Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. My name is Laura and I'm going to be sharing some travel tips with you today. I've been on quite a few winter city breaks, so I thought why not share my top 5 European city breaks in the winter with you today. So let's get into the video. So number 1, I started with this one because if you have watched some of my recent videos on my channel, you'd have seen that I went to Budapest in December. I've never been before, I've wanted to go for a very, very long time, and winter just felt like the perfect time to go. The Christmas markets were amazing, and there's a lot to see in Budapest. Like, we didn't even get everything done and we were there for 4 to 5 days. There's the Buda Castle, the Fisherman's Bastion, Hungarian Parliament building. From the Fisherman's Bastion, I'd say that that was my favourite actually. You walk up there, it's a beautiful building, there's a church as well, really nice, but the views over the River Danube and the rest of the city is just gorgeous. So 100% do that. Also do a river boat cruise. Now we didn't actually do like a long river boat cruise, but we did get on a boat to cross the river, which was pretty magical because it was at sunset. My other favourite thing that we did was climb up to the top of the Basilica at sunset. So the views were literally insane over the city whilst the sun was setting. I'll enter a few clips here. There's just so much going on in Budapest. You've got ruin bars, which were something I'd never been to before. It was very interesting. So they're quite cool and quirky if you want to check those out. We also stayed in the most amazing hotel while we were in Budapest. It was the Cosmo Luxury Hotel, and wow, just so classic, luxurious. They've done everything to perfection, all of the furnishings. It looked amazing. I'll enter some footage here as well of that. Also, the baths. Budapest is famous for their bath spas. I didn't actually go, but Will did and he had a great time. I was doing some work at the time, but I'm gonna go back, it's fine. However, Will did hear people say that it was more magical in winter in the bath spas than in summer because obviously it's really cold outside, you're in like a really nice warm bath. The steam is just adding to the ambiance and it looks lovely. So Budapest is a really, really good city for the winter. You can check out my Budapest vlogs here. Number 2 on my list is Krakow. So I think they say Krakow in Polish. So Krakow, I went with Helen in November, which was very cool. We literally couldn't believe how incredible value Krakow is, not including flights and hotel, even though I got a bargain for that as well. But when we were there for 3 days. We bought breakfast, lunch, dinners, Prosecco's, vodkas, everything. We spent £40 each, including the train from the airport and to the airport as well. So such good value. So if you want a real, like a lovely holiday where you don't have to hold back but you know that you won't spend a lot, I definitely recommend Krakow. But it didn't even feel like it was cheap, it was so beautiful. They have a gorgeous main square where there's horse and carts, there's beautiful buildings, the big church, restaurants around the edge. So that was very cool. Also, we went up to the castle as well, which was interesting to see. We ate at lots of different restaurants and drank at lots of different places. If you do want me to do a separate video on that, then do let me know. You've got to drink some vodka if you go to Krakow. They're famous for that. And there's a little vodka bar. So cute, but you can choose different flavours. They have so many different flavours of vodka. So we really enjoyed doing that. We also went to this Bubble Toast, which was really Instagrammable place. Very cool. Obviously, there's also Auschwitz, which is pretty close, I think, maybe around 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours away from Krakow. We were too last minute on booking. You do have to book. And in the end, when they said that we couldn't, we were like, oh, well, we'll go next time, because we would genuinely really like to go and pay our respects. However, that time it was for her birthday, so we kind of went for a celebration. However, if you have been before, let me know what you thought of it down below. Really cool city, so definitely check that out. this winter. Okay, number 3 on my top European cities to visit this winter is Vienna. So Vienna in Austria. I'm taking you to lots of different countries here with my list. So Vienna is absolutely beautiful. I was so lucky to be able to get a trip in January 2020 before the pandemic with my mum. So I explored that in winter as well. My favourite thing were the palaces. The palaces were so beautiful. We went to the Schönbrunn Palace. Yeah, we thought you had to buy tickets for the gardens, but you don't actually have to buy tickets for the gardens, so you can just walk in there. So it was a beautiful day. We had a picnic in the gardens, and you can walk up to the top bit, see all the views, another view again. So yeah, really, really cool. But we actually did buy tickets, so we did go round as well, which was really interesting to see, but I have to say my favourite bit were the gardens. I have done a video on Vienna and what you should do there, so I will link that up here. Number 4 on my top European cities to visit in winter is Rome. Obviously Italy, you think summer, but it was really cool to see Rome in winter. It wasn't as busy as summer. Annie and I, my friend, we had a beautiful day, really cold and crisp, and we got up early and went to see all the beautiful sights like the Trevi Fountain, the Pantheon, and that square, and we had breakfast in that square, which was magical. We ate a lot of pizza and pasta, obviously. Went to the Colosseum. We went up to another viewpoint to watch the sunset, which was very, very cool. It's so easy as well getting the train into the city from the airport. So Rome is a really cool city to go in winter time. It is not just for summer. Beat the crowds, but sun out, sitting in a square, eating pizza and pasta. I've done a video on Rome as well that I will link here. Okay, and number 5 on my top European cities to visit in the winter is Verona. So I have actually doubled up on one country here. I've doubled up on Italy. Verona is in northern Italy. It is near Lake Garda, which I just love Lake Garda so much. So actually, whilst we were in Verona, did we catch a bus? I think it was a really easy bus. We went to Sirmione, which is a beautiful town on Lake Garda, and had some lovely lunch there. So if you are heading to Verona over the winter, definitely make sure, or over the summer, make sure that you do a day trip to a beautiful Lake Garda. But we loved Verona. They have another amphitheatre. It's a big amphitheatre in Verona. And actually, when I was younger, we went to watch the opera there, which was very cool. But the squares are beautiful, the streets are beautiful, and again, enjoy lots of pizza, pasta, Aperol spritzes. I've also done a video on Verona that you can check out here. So that was it, short and sweet, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video today, just to give you a few ideas on where to head for a city break, maybe 3 to 4 days this winter. And I really do enjoy city breaks in the winter. They're one of my favourite holidays, except skiing, which next week I will be talking about my favourite ski resorts to visit. So do check that one out next week. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day. Let me know down below if you are planning to go to any of those places, and if you have been already, which one is your favourite? Please do subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.